What's up, everybody? Mr. H. Wine here. Yeah, I know it's been a little bit of a while since I made an episode. Except that one day we had that Ford Ranger. It's just being obnoxious with that straight type dual exhaust with 1 3/4 inch tailpipes. I think that's the whole pipe, and that's why it sounded horrible. Well, anyway, I was picking up a paycheck anyway for work. But next week will be the direct deposit should be coming through. So all I do is just look through the email and see if it made it through the statement, and I had to come here this late to go get it. But I had a lot of stuff to do, especially my day off. There was nothing to eat for breakfast, so I just went to McDonald's, ate some breakfast there. Had to get some gas for the motor. Had to mow the lawn. Try to rewire the CD radio, and there's a problem with it, so it won't even turn on. So like I said, I guess I had to rewire it back up to this adapter here, like I had it before. Figure out something else there. Yeah. And then I lost the truck. Yeah, because the other day I was going mudding through this big mud hole. I even made it through wheel drive. But the thing was, I noticed there's like a vent around that wheel arch on the fender. Well, as it turns out, that the wheel was like fully compressed, and then the lugs from the mud terrain tire just kind of bend it way through. Yeah, so yeah, I got a little cleared away there. I got to wash the truck now. The boat's all spotless, but the wheel wells that need work. I need to stop at Walmart, get that Black Magic wheel well cleaner. Yeah, and also those things anyway. So anyway, I have a problem with people, talking shit about the cops, saying they're bad and all that stuff. Okay, when you see a cop and he's like behind you, of course, you're going to panic thinking you're going to get a ticket. So yeah, just be aware of that. But when he's not there, he's not going to pull me over, you should be happy. He said, woohoo, he's not going to pull me over. Because my license plate's expired anyway, so I haven't got pulled over for it yet. And there wasn't some stereotyping bullshit, saying that, being pulled over by a white guy as a cop. I got pulled over by a black man because I was speeding, through the damn school zone. No big deal. He seemed like a nice guy. Didn't have a problem with that. And then, so I don't get, alright, we have 4th of July, and, it's our country's 240th birthday, years after, a year after the Revolutionary War. I'm not sure if it was a year after, but it's like after the Revolutionary War. Just to fight our independence against the British. Because, we came as a British colony, and, our reason is just to escape from the British. With the tyranny, and of them, forcing us in the bullshit monarchy system. And, well, of course, years after, people went to separate ways in this country, like the South, had a Confederacy, which made itself, tried to make itself independent. And then, of course, this country, in the western side, had, territories, of course, on the western side, Native Americans and then the Indians coming in. And, of course, the North was still there. Well, anyway, another problem I can't stand is that there's some ungrateful bastards in this country that say they're Americans, but, okay, you say you're from America, why do you hate America so much? Like, what do us Americans do to you that you start hating on us? Like, really? I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I feel like that there are threats to this country every time they burn the American flag or try to put down, U.S. history. Like, we have, warrior history. We won almost every war for a good reason. And, shit you say doesn't make any damn sense. And then, you're trying to, change the past with your stupid ideas. Get on with it. Come on. Just like last year, the dumb liberals want to change history about the Civil War. It wasn't really about slavery anyway, to be honest. It was just that the North was taxing the South too much about, export. And we had black men that served in the Confederate Army. So yeah, I'm not even for the Union Army, even though I was born up north. But I felt like it was kind of disgrace about what happened anyway, so like, alright. No more of the Union Army. And then, another thing I couldn't stand, let's see. They're talking so much shit about 4th of July, saying America's never great. Like, how's it never great? It's something that's been found under slavery and genocide. Well, the reality of it, slavery then came after that, and it was abolished right around the mid-1800s. And the genocide, that was between Native Americans and Native Americans. Like Native Americans from the eastern side of the country and the western side. Yeah, they're fighting each other's tribes and all that. That's what really happened. And if you're going to blame one person, you could at least blame Christopher Columbus, because he discovered America and killed all kinds of people there in 1492. And then the Pilgrims, who sailed from England, then came in until 1620. And then years after that, that's when, we had more, colonists come from Britain, to form the British colony before we became a nation. So, these people can't get their facts straight, and they're crying about, they're crying like a bunch of overgrown babies. Grow the fuck up, people, man. Yeah, it's very sad for my generation to act like this, and then the successors, of course. The predecessors of my generation don't have any problems with issues like that. They're a lot braver. I'm not saying everyone is like that in both generations, but I'm starting seeing this day after day. Even in England was a lot worse with that when they bitch and complain about Brexit, which England voted out to the European Union. Well, guess what? All the countries under the European Union got the highest unemployment rate. One is Greece, and then Spain. I even had ancestors from Spain, but Spain had like a horrible history, of course. They even had a civil war there against the left and the right. Somehow the right lost. They had the lowest, they're below the poverty line, of course. At least England wasn't like that yet, but it's almost getting there. Same thing with Germany. And then you got the damn Syrian refugees running like crazy, killing people who don't believe like them, and raping innocent women. That shit's been going on a lot in Minnesota. Yeah, so I thank the Lord every day that I live in North Carolina and I have to put up with this ridiculousness that's going on around me. Yeah, I'm sorry to be like that, but, it's just the honest truth, because we got people talking shit about cops, saying they're no good, saying they're harassing people. Well, they're not harassing people. They're asking questions if you see, if this person's doing this, or if you saw this person, or if you're a witness to a crime, you have to tell them what's going on. They're not out to get you. And don't forget, we got Hispanics and blacks who are police officers as well. So don't just say that white cops are racist, because they're not. If that was the case, the police department wouldn't hire any racist cops. Damn. I was a Latino person. Like, okay, I was walking down the street one day. It was before I had a car. A couple dudes robbed the bank. One of them fit my description, and I didn't know about it until maybe 3 or 4 white cops stopped me. So I had my hands up high, of course, and I said, "Go ahead, do whatever you have to do." And I was just complying with them. I'm just being the nicest guy I ever am with, our fellow officers. And so far I'm clean. Another officer that I know said he didn't do it. We just caught the guys a minute ago. Really? Oh. And then he said, "Oh, you're free to go." Oh, all right, thank you. So my tax dollars was paying them to do their job, see? Now, if anybody's just being all resistive, especially if you didn't commit the crime, of course you're going to get arrested for being stupid. And of course, if the officer, you're doing anything to, make the officer feel threatened, like trying to steal his gun, of course he's going to fucking shoot you. And if you refuse to stop and go down the ground when he tells you to, of course he's going to fucking shoot you before you kill somebody else. In case you got arrested for a crime you didn't commit, you can always have a public offender to get an attorney for you, for your charge, to fight your case, and let them do the talking for you. Alright, so this is it for this episode today. So I got a lot of shit I have to do, and try to move on from this experience, and the grievance. I'm not saying whatever. My grievance about idiots talking shit about the cops, bringing shit that happened in the past that doesn't happen a lot, and all kinds of stuff, and about the FBI director wasn't doing his fucking job. Alright, so that'll be all.